Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warship and let's talk ships. And today the main reason I want to put this video is most likely to talk about this particular ship, and we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain. He's known by everyone. It's the usual community contributors, the CC from EU. And well, my main question is, this a good ship? Yeah, it is, probably is. I'm not saying she's fast, she's fun. She is like putting together, I don't know, three gearings all together, and that's what she is. Combined three gearings all together, because literally you full of gearings guns, floaty, fast rate of fire, the king of Daka, of course. And she is also OP in AA. No CV can touch her, because if you build everything within the AA, she's untouchable. She's like a Minotaur, for crying out loud, but with AA. You get the point. She is by far the best AA cruiser in this game. However, their limitation, it's still there. I still believe, guys, that without saying too much, I cannot see the stats, but around 12-13 kilometers it's literally Atlanta at tier 10. Now, some of you guys love Atlanta. I'm not saying this Atlanta it's a bad ship. She's a great ship. Flint is even better. However, it does have their limitation. How fun is the Atlanta? It could be ridiculous fun to shoot tier 6 and tier 5 ships, because Atlanta, then she's OP. She is. However, when she's facing tier 8 and she facing tier 9, it's not so damn bright anymore. Same thing with Colbert, guys. I believe she does have her limitation. But the main question I would like to talk to you, it's Wargaming have extremely, shall I say, weird decision how to receive this ship. This is not even behind the steel wall. You see, like Stalingrad and many others, Flint, it's a good example. You have to play certain time of clan battles and rank battles to receive the steel and come to the first place to receive bonus steel prices. And sure, it could take months and probably even years. Eventually you will have enough steel so you can purchase that steel ship. However, for the Colbert, it's even worse. Wargaming decide to give this as a reward ship for researching 4 brand new lines. So you have to come with have 4 tier 10 lines, and then you have to regrind them all over again. For one ship, is it really worth it? Guys, the answer is actually no. So goddamn good it's this ship not. It's a lot of fun, and it's more, I do believe, frightening solution that tier 10 Atlanta can spam the hell out of you if you are a battleship. It's more psychological effect than real damage, because even though the percent to put your enemy on fire and many other things, it's great about the ship. Concealment, it's a great about the how she moves. She has, and this is something kind of weird, Wargaming decide to give her Minotaurs turning radius, and the British specialty, it's how they turn the ship. It's almost a speeding way in a turn. You get the point. If you do have any plate, okay, you see how huge amount of damage you see. She is a light cruiser, for crying out loud. Literally, if you can imagine, I do believe this is the best example to give you how she is. She's literally size-wise as a Minotaur, and take down the Minotaur's guns and put 3 gearings on side a Minotaur. That's in my rough opinion about this ship. Sure, it's a lot of fun. Sure, great Daka, probably the king of all Daka, but she does not have smoke. I understand the Wargaming, they buff her because this is the only reason they put the Minotaurs agile, turned left and right. But you still have to have your limitation. You still have to hug one island because you don't have any smoke, and you do not. Yeah, sure, you do have AA defense, and probably in AA department you are a king. But you know, if you are okay. Okay, in this situation, I understand this. Shimakaze, it's screwed. I do believe in just 2 more seconds it will be gone. The destroy is gone. How is that? It's like 3 Gearings shooting at you. This is same amount of brutal firepower. It's like not 2 but 3 Gearings altogether. So yeah. Well, she's good for. Henry over there, it's also close by. She does not have any torpedo of some strange reason. I do believe this is a bad idea because Henry can overmatch her. But he was actually a potato, this Henry. The aiming was not even the same postcode. Seriously. I mean, the Henry's high caliber guns can overmatch this ship from any angle. Don't get me wrong, guys, it is a fun ship and a good one in many ways. If you like this Atlanta play style, close and try to Daka your enemy to death, versus destroyer, you're absolutely a monster. But she does have her limitation. But the downside is that how many people besides Flambass who have 5 million free experience, or some other big YouTubers who's playing this game for living, can afford to purchase her, regrind 4 lines? In my honestly opinion, guys, and I'm talking about for more than 90% of all my viewers, this ship won't be available for most of you guys. It's even worse than a steel wall or steel ship. It's this new type of currency that very few people will ever get hands on her. That's the main problem. And guys, if you really like your French cruiser, or you want to have a good trainer, I do recommend Bayard tier 8. In many ways she has for its tier almost the same DPM, and she has torps and has speed boost as well. I cannot believe that he got away with it. For me, it's absolutely mystery who those 2 players who aiming towards this CC or this captain was, not able to nuke her. For me, it's a mystery. Something else also I like to say, if you want to play as just a squishy Daka, king of Daka, play a Minotaur. I mean, sure, you can be Citadel from any angle. However, the Minotaur does have super heal, and it has extremely good torpedoes. So no battleship without brain goes and charge a Minotaur, because he might launch a lot of torpedoes and got wrecked. This ship does not have any torpedoes, does not even have hydro in this configuration. Sure, you may have put maybe the hydro, however she will lose the specific power, and that is the AA defense. Of course, you may argue that she is close to AA fleet escort. But something else I also kind of forgot. She shines. This ship shines like a lot of covers, a lot of shall I say US cruisers behind islands. There should be a lot of islands, otherwise she will not perform good in open water. That's what I'm trying to say. So Iceland and islands are your best friends, and of course you will have significant part of a game if there are islands. However, in more open waters there are quite a few maps with very few like tiers of cruisers. You understand what I'm trying to say? Over there there's no place to hide, and this ship only shines if there's a lot of cover. And I kind of believe hard to understand her role. I know that she's Atlanta tier 10. That's the only reason you really want to have this. So much HP pool she does not have. I believe it's fun and very unique ship, but so damn potent, strong, like many other tier 10 cruiser. I don't feel she is, literally, guys. I'm not joking. And the main thing is that her caliber guns is her strength, but also a weakness at the same time. 3200 damage, and she got nuked by this Kreml. I believe if we're going 1 versus 1, man, he's not alone. It has Kreml has a Republic problem. You cannot kill a Kreml. You're not even if you stay there for close to 15 minutes. Sure, you do with IFHA pretty damn good damage, but you also receive damage in return, guys. And you do not have any super heal, you have a regular standard cruiser heal. Now if I were in this position, the Minotaur, which would be much better, I would definitely use the Hydro and send all torps in that smoke. So your tools, guys, versus, I believe in many situations, this ship it's by far worse than Minotaur, if you still like this light cruiser playstyle. Yes, you do have better speed than Minotaur, that's for damn sure. But the Minotaur has epic concealment. She has the best concealment in this game at tier 10. She will even beat the damn Zhao in concealment. So, of course, don't get me wrong, this ship has amazing concealment, probably way under 10 kilometers, but so does even the Minotaur. And her concealment it's 9.8, which is literally the concealment of Zhao. So of some strange reason it's not way better. However, the gun range are limited versus, let's say, Zhao or the Minotaur. She's fun, she's turn on a dime exactly like the Minotaur, but for me to grind so much and take so much time, so much effort to receive this ship. She is sure she's a king of Daka with HE, and some ways versus destroyer, some other ships she's OP. She will melt destroyers in seconds. However, probably gonna see very soon in the downside of this ship. She cannot afford to stay this close. This is someone's aiming at this captain, and this captain might go down. And even though I do believe that he played his card right, and of course the Frederick the Great's aiming towards this ship, even though he has a Krem problem. Now the yep. 1 AP shell, that's all it takes. Even though he was low HP, he knows he's going down with this enemy, Frederick the Great. He still did not bother to shoot at Kremlin. Maybe he wants to ram this dude. Yeah, I do believe so, guys. Okay, that is. Krem survived. That was a good idea from the enemy, Frederick the Great, to kill the light cruiser and ram the Kreml, which almost had full HP at the end of the game. Well, Kremlin has a large HP pool, that's for damn sure. I do believe he has close to 110,000 HP pool, which is absolutely hilarious. That's the reason, guys, if you are a CV, you want to take down a Kremlin, if you are tier 8 CV, I'm just saying, good luck. You might have to aim for him from full HP to 0 the entire 20 minutes, and you're not sure that he might not survive that engagement. Now he wished the Kremlin that he had full HP. Someone is shooting. Is the Curfer also shooting? It is the Moines, but I do believe Kremlin is very low HP now. Very unfortunate, and the enemy will win. So once again, this light cruiser Colbert, it's not any, cannot carry the game, cannot do significant change. You have to rely on luck in maps, and lucks that nobody's aiming at you, they aim someone else. But as long as the enemy have some brain and they are target you, light cruiser, and not tier 10 Soviet battleship with a lot of armor and best armor at tier 10, so you understand, you will hope that the players are brain dead, but unfortunately the truth is most of players actually think. And guys, to be honest with you, 140,900 damage, 7 fire, sure, you melt that destroyer ASAP. However, I don't consider that this player played bad. It's just, it also shows you the limitation of this ship. Is she really worth 4 lines to grind to and receive this ship for free? Let me know. Or more than 2.5 million free experience to use to receive this ship? I doubt that. The answer is definitely no. I would rather pay the tier 8 Bayern. She is probably one of the best tier 8 French cruiser in this game, and probably overall the tier 8 premium ship overall. Absolutely hilarious, together with USS Massachusetts. Those two ships are, in my honestly opinion, by far the best premium at tier 8. So yeah, it's a fun idea that you have Atlanta at tier 10, but man, that was one heck of an expensive ship to receive. And problem, and this is the idea I'm not so hype about, there are very few people, probably of all players in this game, probably less than 3% might get hands of her, of this Colbert, which later in the future, if this research bureau go alive, will be so very, very, very tiny few people will ever get her. And probably it's good for the game, I don't know. But definitely the lack of torpedoes and the lack of smoke or super heal makes this ship very hard and uncomfortable to play. In some maps there are few islands, and some, you know, even though Endeavour is not such a great tier 8 ship, she still have torpedoes, she still have hydro, and have definitely the smoke. So yeah, the life of the cruiser, guys. One blast from German big or any battleship, you'll be crippled. And if the guns will not do their job, probably the secondary does. It's a bad idea for Edinburgh, because they do have hydro, the Germans ones. And goodbye, Edinburgh. Yep, nice to see you. You see, this is also the last engagement showing you, even with smoke, it's so hard to disengage versus a German battleship. And with your semi-AP, there's not much you can do. Sure, you can do some damage, but to take down entire 105,800 HP pool, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. So the kings, the one who control, and they have the huge power, and shall I say, the one who can decide who's gonna die or who's gonna live, who's gonna cap. It's actually the battleship, the tier 10 battleship. They are the one who have this potential to go and brawl and take damage, receive damage, and deal damage at the same time, especially versus light cruisers. This engagement, this last one in just a couple seconds ago, show you the limitation of the light cruiser versus a tier 10 battleship. Thank you guys for watching, and always, captain, let me know in a comment below, is this ship so much fun or badass that it's worth 2.5 million free experience? Have a good one, take care, and bye.